let's talk about choosing a color. You want to get it right the first time. And there are thousands of colors. We only sell a few dozen. So you also have to ask yourself, which color do you want to match on your project? For instance, on this Barca Lounger, clearly the original leather that has not seen sunlight is radically different than the area that has faded for many years. For instance, here is our camel color, which would be the closest match for the faded areas, but is clearly too light for the original. And for the original, it would be maybe, this is cognac, rust, and cherry wood, and I would guess it'd be maybe a mixture of the rust and the cherry wood. And all three of these are clearly too dark for the faded. So you can decide, you can choose which color you want to match, bearing in mind, you know, that one might be more work than the other. It'll be more like a color change. And also, there are a lot of leathers and vinyls out there that are a base and print, which are two distinct colors. There's a base color and then a lacing or a printing over the top of a different color. And your eye from a short distance reads it as one color, but it is two distinct colors. And to replicate that effect, you have to get a little creative with your application process. Most people just use a single color and blend and glaze outward and get a great result and are happy with it. The same is true also for distressed leathers, which have sort of different tones. They're basically the same color, but there are lighter and darker areas. So you have two different options as far as choosing a color, trying to get it right. You can send us a self-addressed stamped envelope and write on the back what colors you'd like to see, and we'll mail you some of these. Or for a small fee, you can send us a sample in the mail or the UPS, FedEx, and we will analyze our stock colors and combinations of stock colors against your sample and make a recommendation if any of those will work. And if not, we can also formulate a custom color for an additional fee. And as far as what sample to send, very often on nice pieces of furniture, there will be a swatch sewn in of the original underneath that you can cut and send to us. You can also try to flip the piece on its side and trim some away from where it has been stapled to the frame. On this one, you could also just send us the whole case in the mail. We've even had customers send us paint chips of the color they want or the color they're trying to match. And if you want your sample back with the products, just let us know. We will return it.